Hello, sunshine. I am Gracie Gardner, and this is Gracie's Tarot Garden. Thank you for being here with me today for another pick a card reading. So, if you know my channel, you know that I usually do a one-on-one, face-to-face opening, and but I have a touch of a cold right now, and so I'm sorry, but there's absolutely no way I'm going on camera looking and feeling the way that I am right now. So, and quite honestly, if I had my way, I wouldn't show my face on camera, to be honest with you. But when I started this, my spirit guides were pretty emphatic that do I do my tarot showing my face, but we compromised, and so that is why I do my opening where I greet you all, and so yeah, that's just the story behind that. But so hopefully I'll be back at it. I know I'm thinking the next reading I do is going to be another 18 plus reading. I know you guys all love those so much, so I'm really excited to do that. I got a new deck and everything, and I can't wait to roll it out for you. So if you haven't already subscribed, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you can be notified when that comes out. So today's reading is going to be what good surprises are coming. So we have 4 decks for you today, and the first deck is here, and I believe this is Sally with Snoopy. This is our second deck here with Schroeder and Snoopy. We've got our third pile, our third deck, and I believe that's Penny. I'm not entirely sure. Please correct me if I'm wrong. And our fourth deck, of course, it wouldn't be the same without good old Charlie Brown. So I'll give you another second to pick your pile, but if you do need more time, please feel free to pause the video and take your time to make your choices, and I'll see you in your reading. Hello, my beautiful sunny people who picked pile number 1. So I pulled some gypsy cards and some Lenormand, I believe that's the way to pronounce it, cards, so to get a sense of what is coming in. So for you guys, from the gypsy, we have servant, prison, very interesting, tree, and gentleman. All right, so let's see. So from these 2 cards, I get the sense that there is, I'm thinking it's some thoughts, or it could be a behavior, but we'll get into the tarot very shortly, and sorry about that. All right, but like I was trying to say before I was so rudely interrupted by telemarketers, is that I get the sense there's either some thoughts or a behavior of a pattern of behaviors that is no longer serving you, and it's causing you a bit of anxiousness. It could be even a little bit of depression, and it's really gotten you down either currently or in the very recent past. And it's left you wondering, am I going to be able to get through this? How am I going to make this better? I just don't know what's going on and what I should do. So I really feel like this is something that you've put a lot of thought and time into trying to figure out how to get over this. But what I am seeing here with this lovely tree card is that you are going to be able to ground yourself very soon, and you are going to feel so much stronger and much more secure in yourself. So this could be the result of another person coming into your life to help you gain some understanding. And I am going to pull tarot to find out a little bit more, but I do really see that if you are able to ground yourself, you are going to be able to really come out of this period where you are struggling and feeling uncertain. Okay, so I'm being told by Spirit to ask a question. So, what is this servant prison? Can I have some cards to help explain what's going on there, please, Spirit? I ask for your guidance, your light, and your understanding. So maybe you've seen, we've got the Four of Wands, so maybe you've seen people celebrating or getting ahead in life, maybe accomplishing things that you haven't been able to, and you feeling like you're not in the same place as your peers. Maybe somebody you know has gotten married recently, and it's left you feeling like, is this ever going to happen for me? And so yeah, we have the Four of Wands here, and this is from the Everyday Witch Tarot. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. So maybe you feel like your growth has been really slow. It's just not going as fast as you would like, and you just are having trouble grounding yourself fast enough in ways that you would like. So I do like the Knight of Pentacles energy. I always say it's an energy that I really relate with, because I do feel like the Knight of Pentacles, even though it's slow, it's the most steady. So this kind of growth it's not a flash in the pan. So sometimes when somebody has a lot of fast growth in their life, they find that they quickly revert back to old behaviors. So if you feel like this change, if this progress, maybe you're trying to build a business, so this could be money related, but you're just feeling like this growth is not going anywhere. But please keep in mind that you are going in the direction that you need to be. So we also have the Seven of Swords here. So perhaps there has been somebody who's been a little sneaky with you. Maybe you've been the victim of theft recently. And you just are kind of like in this, what in the world is going on? Why me? How do I deal with this deceptiveness? So there could be a little bit of deceptive behaviors happening around you. And it's really left you feeling like unsure. Where do I go? So can you please explain the tree spirit? What do they need to ground? Oh my God, this is pretty obvious and clear here. So we have this beautiful Temperance card here. So this is really saying to me that you need to put a little bit more energy into finding balance and finding that inner peace within yourself, and this sense of knowing that you are right where you need to be. So this is also telling me that you need to start investing more in yourself. So I think you will find some happy surprises, happy changes when you start investing in yourself, when you start taking care of your body and your mind. I'm drawn to the fact here that she's got, I think, this little cupcakes and a martini glass and some carrots and water. And so there's a real balance here between, like, I'm also thinking this is like an iPad and that's a book. So making good choices, making better food choices, making sure that you're consuming the right things. So you're consuming things that are going to make your brain and your mind, your brain and your body very happy. Um, so hang tight there, my dear. You got this. You If you put this energy into yourself, if you pour into your own cup, you're really going to start seeing some phenomenal changes. You're going to see the faster growth that you want. I'm really drawn to these blue and green lines here. So you could really benefit from maybe some chakra meditations. I'm a big fan of chakra meditations. So working on healing your heart chakra and your throat chakra in particular, and just being open to love, open to speaking your truth, speaking with love. And I can really relate to this energy. I don't want this to be about myself, because but I am also on a spiritual journey, and this past summer I really was in a terrible place. I really was uncertain about where I was going and what I was doing. And so I was kind of in this predicament where I was in this mental hell, I guess you could say, where it was like, it just felt like nothing was going right for me. And so my guides really had me invest in myself. Like on the days when I felt my lousiest, they really wanted me to, put on my nicest dress and go for walks and be kind to people and donate and be generous and take care of my body. And I had a moment, I think it was last night or the night before, where I had this moment of clarity where I realized just how much I've really grown in the past 6 months. And it's amazing how I went from this place of feeling so stuck and so much like I was really at rock bottom, and I'm really thankful that I invested in myself, and I really do think that that's the biggest reason why I am making the strides that I am. So we also have the Hermit card here. So again, really taking the time for yourself, cutting off connections that aren't serving you, taking time to be alone. I am getting a lot of meditation vibes here for you guys as well. So I am really hearing that you can benefit from some meditation. I don't know if that's something that you do, but it is something that I started up this summer, and I never thought I'd be able to meditate, in all honesty. And it's probably been the best thing for me. So we also have the 8 of Pentacles here. So keep working, keep going, don't give up. You've got this. I think you might have hit a bit of a plateau or a low point in your journey, but if you put that effort in there, if you keep on working, if you keep being your bad self and healing yourself, you are really going to see the changes that you want to see. So can you please explain this gentleman card here? What is going on with this? And I think this could be part of the surprise for you guys. So we have this 6 of Wands. So this is the victory card here. So this is telling me that you might feel really helpless and hopeless right now, but you are going to look back, and I am hearing in about 6 months, like with the 6 of Wands, in about 6 months' time, you are going to look back and be like, wow, I can't believe how much I've accomplished, how much I have grown. And I know 6 months seems like an awfully long time, but it really isn't in the grand scheme of things. I think you're just going to be feeling on top of the world in 6 months from now. Oh, we got another 6. Oh my goodness, we got the 6 of Pentacles here. So you're really going to be in a place where you're going to be feeling generous, and there's going to be a lot of give and take in your life. So the good surprises that are coming for you is that you are going to really be moving out of this lower vibrational energy and really embracing. In the Six of Pentacles, a lot of readers often talk about it as being giving, but it's also about receiving. So being open to receiving, right? And this summer when I was going through everything, I think it was a week, one point in July, I was told to give as much as I could, which wasn't a whole lot because I'm not working right now, but I was told to give as much as I can in every way that I can. And what I found was that people are so closed off to receiving. People don't want to receive from others. They don't want to accept kindness. So perhaps you need to ask yourself, am I open to receiving good things that the universe is preparing for me? And this could be love here with this gentleman, if you guys are single and ready to mingle, and maybe you're feeling hopeless and helpless about love. I am really, as I've been going through, I've been seeing the Six of Cups, and it's funny, the Six of Pentacles came out and the Six of Wands came out. So, look, we've got the Queen of Wands and the Judgment card here. So, I think you're really going to be finding your passion. You're really, maybe you're going to be in for a bit of a glow up. And you're just going to be feeling so fine. You are just going to be walking the streets singing a song. And everybody is going to be like, who is that? Oh my goodness, they are fine. So you're going to really be in this conquering energy of, sorry, I know my light is so bright. And the card's so shiny. So you're just going to be authentic is what I hear. You're going to find your authenticity. You're really going to find the things that make you want to sing and dance and just live your best life. So hold faith, hold tight. Spirit, can I please have one last card to explain this gentleman? I knew it. See, we've got the Six of Cups here. I knew this was going to come out. I love it. Sorry. That's my cat, Josie. She's incredibly clingy. She's incredibly needy. Yeah, we've got this beautiful Six of Cups, and it came out with this Wheel of Fortune. So have faith that fate is always working in your favor. It's always turning. The Wheel of Fortune is always turning. So you might be feeling like you're at the bottom right now, but you are slowly ticking your way forward. And I do see so much good things in your life. We had 3 sixes come out. That's just crazy. The Six of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands. So this could be even as soon as 6 weeks from now that you start to see some real improvements. And the thing is when we're in a lower vibration, when we're really feeling sad and down on ourselves and feeling like we're not good enough, it does have a tendency to manifest that same energy back into our lives again. So I think you're really being called to try to raise your vibration and manifest good things, because it's definitely in the cards. So I think one of the ways that you can really do that is by grounding yourself. So there's a lot of ways that you can ground yourself. And so being outside, meditating, I really like crystals, taking salt baths, also, what else can you do to ground yourself? I have a whole list of it, but of course I'm drawing a blank. So I am using my little inner fucking peace deck. I apologize for swearing, but to get some hints on how you can ground yourself. So we've got some cards here that came up for you guys. So we have the power of serenity now. So really embracing that mindset of serenity, and really, yeah, water I think could really be beneficial to you. So swimming in the ocean, I know here in Canada, swimming in the ocean this time of year, you're likely to die, but from hypothermia. But you know, just really connecting with nature and water and things that make you feel grounded. So it says pencil it into your schedule. So make it a priority. And then we also have it's not all about you. I'm not really sure what's that about. Good grief, don't take things personally. So perhaps there's been some setbacks that you've really taken personally. So, and instead of looking at it as if the universe or God or whatever you believe in, Allah, Mother Earth, and instead of thinking about it as being this is the way that the universe is trying to get you to where you need to be, you're thinking of it more as a punishment. So now is the time to really you think you're being called to change your perspective, and you're going to see these amazing changes and these amazing blessings come into your life. But it all starts with you. It all starts with how you treat yourself. So we also have keep your word. And on the back it says something so right about that. So from this I'm getting it's kind of like don't overextend yourself. So don't make promises that your body can't keep, or your mind can't keep. You know, keep it simple right now. Make your focus you. We also have, behold, in the field which I grow my fox, lay thine eyes upon it and see that it is barren. So I think this is telling you that you, again, a little bit of a change in perspective, and don't feel bad if you have gotten into this cycle of this mental, just feeling like, I'm kind of getting that, you know, like, is anything ever going to go right? And we all get there. We all go through it. And it says cultivate calm. So stop giving a fuck about the things that don't deserve it. The things that do not deserve your time and energy. And last card we had here for on how you can ground yourself, we have you are a child of the universe, no less than the fucking stars. So this is really, I'm like getting I'm getting chills here, because I think that you have spirit guides and you have a team that's working for you, and they really want you to know that you are an important person. And I know in the grand scheme of things, we're just like a speck of dust in the time, and you know, sometimes it just seems so pointless. But don't forget that you were divinely created and you were put on this earth for a reason. And you do have angels, you do have spirit guides that are there for you, and they are working on your behalf, and they are working as if you are the most important person who deserves it all. So I really hope that helped you, Pile 1. I really feel ya, because honestly, if this at all resonated, I've been there myself. I totally get it. So work on grounding yourself. Oh yeah, walking outside in your bare feet if you can. Again, it's here in Canada, walking outside in your bare feet. It's not really that wise, but it can also really help to ground yourself. So getting your hands in the dirt, maybe doing a little bit of gardening. Gotta love the gardening. And just connecting with nature. And I think once you find that you start investing in yourself and working on grounding your energy, you are really going to see this amazing, amazing glow up, this amazing transformation. And I think you are going to be just as surprised as I have been at how things have turned around. So I really wish you all the best, my pile one. Sending you so much love and light. Thank you so much for spending your time with me here at Gracie's Tarot Garden. I really hope you'll consider leaving a comment, liking the video, subscribing if you haven't already. It would just mean the absolute world to me. So hopefully I'll see you again soon. Take care of yourself. I love you so much. Bye. Mwah. Hello, my beautiful sunny people who picked pile 2 with Schroeder and Snoopy playing the piano there. So I have some gypsy cards here and some Lenormand cards. So we have Lover. Oh, yeah. Falseness. Okay. The Fox and the Sun. Very, very interesting. So, okay. I'm really already getting quite a story for you guys here. Pile 2. Let me tell you. Because don't forget, this is what's good that's coming into your life. So, you know, this is not saying that you've got some sneaky MFer coming in here who's going to make your life miserable. No. We have this beautiful lover here strumming his little, whatever that is, mandolin, or well, I'm not sure, but you know, if this person's not in your life, sorry guys, my cat Josie is so needy. She just loves to be up with me as much as she can. I swear this cat would be Velcroed to me. But like I was saying, we have this lover here. So if you're not dating anybody, I really do see that the universe has got a match in store for you. But I do see that there is a little bit of, I don't want to say blockage, but there's just, so we have this falseness and the Fox here. So what I am getting is that two scenarios here. If you do have a partner in your life already with this lover card, I do think there's kind of this lower vibrational energy that's sandwiched here, because the Sun is such a positive and happy thing. It's like the most positive and happy card. So, but there is this lower vibrational energy. So if you do have somebody in your life already, what I am seeing is that there's either an expectation by you that, Jojo, your tail is going to catch on fire. My God, cat. Ah, kitties. I love her, and she drives me crazy. So, sorry, just one second. Oh my goodness, I had to go put her in my room. She'll settle down and lay down in there and just chill, but sometimes when I'm filming, she just gets so clingy and so needy that I can't even think straight. Worse than a kid, I tell you. So, okay, let's say you already have somebody in your life. So this could be this expectation and this thought that they're not who they say they are. Perhaps you're projecting some experiences from past relationships onto them, and you're expecting them to be a cheater or sneaky, and you're feeling like you can't trust them. And this is really blocking some of this happiness, this sunshine from coming in. But I really see this lifting in the near future. Alternately, this, and which I do think is much more likely for a lot of you, is that this is one or more people in your life that are really putting this idea in your head that this lover person is no good for you, is not who they say they are, or they might be talking shit about him or her. And there's just really sneaky, gossipy. I don't like this energy. I'm going to be honest with you. This could be family, this could be friends. So, and this is really blocking this relationship from growing and from reaching a point where you guys can really be settled and happy in your connection. But I do think that for a lot of you, if you are single, I am getting that this could be somebody you know, somebody who's very eagerly waiting to enter your life. They are ready to sing your praises, ready to just surrender to this connection. But I do think that, again, this lower vibrational energy here, I do think that there is somebody in your life that's really talking, and I do think it could actually be two people or more that have been talking crap, and it's really put some doubt into your head about whether or not this person is the right one, or whether or not you should make the effort with them. And if you'll indulge me for a minute here, I'd like to tell you guys my pile two a little story. And I'd like to kind of give you a little bit of an idea what has happened, what's going on here with this. So if you are single and maybe you've had somebody who's shown some interest, but again, you've had friends who are talking crap and saying nasty things about this person, saying they're no good for you, I'd like to share this little story to kind of illuminate a little bit of what's going on. So, okay, we have the lover and the fox. So what we have here, we have the lover who has a beautiful hen house full of heritage breed chickens and very proud of their chickens. He loves his chickens. He treats them very well. And then we have the fox. And so the fox has started sneaking into the lover's hen house and picking off a chicken here and a chicken there. And the lover's got a good idea of what's going on. But it's kind of like, all right, foxes will be foxes. Yeah, I'll have to deal with this. But the fox starts to get more and more brave, more and more brazen. And one night goes in and takes most of the chickens. And the lover confronts the fox outside of the hen house and is like, hey, Foxy, what's going on? Like, do you know anything about why my chickens are going missing? And instead of the fox owning up to it and saying, oh, yeah, I'm hungry. I'm sorry. I didn't think that you would be willing to give me any of your chickens. The fox denies it. The fox is like, no, I got no idea what's going on. I don't know what happened to your chickens. That's too bad. Meanwhile, the fox has got blood dripping down his chin, feathers sticking out of his teeth. His belly's all bloated with chicken, and got chicken on his breath. And the lover's like, okay, sure. And the lover can see that it's futile to try and reason with this fox here. And so the lover has every right to be upset, but instead decides, and as a farmer, has every right to even shoot the fox or expose the fox for the devious, deceptive nature that it has. But instead the lover is too kind, is too caring, too compassionate, and sees the futility in it and decides that, okay, this isn't what I want to waste my time and energy in trying to argue with this fox and reason with it. So the lover moves his hen house, he reinforces it, and instead of taking the hint, this fox takes it as an insult and decides to make it a personal vendetta to destroy this lover. So the fox starts telling everybody who will listen that the lover is mean and nasty, maybe saying stupid things like, oh, he or she's a whore, a slut, probably has STDs, yada, 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 yada. But the lover is really beyond that. The lover just doesn't even want to go there, doesn't even want to grace this lower energy, doesn't even want to make it a part of his or her life. So this fox, goes on, tries to poison the well, and it's just made it its mission to try to bring this lover down. And the simple reason is because this lover saw the fox for what it was, tried to extend some compassion, tried to make some efforts to fix the problem without making a huge deal out of it. And the fox is very resentful of this. So the point of the story, if you haven't figured it out, is that this person sees this other person, this lover sees this foxy for who it is, for who he or she really is. And they've really decided that they're just not interested in being around them. This is the Nine of Wands here with this fox here too. So this is a very tormented energy. It's a very conflicted energy, So I do think that this lover person sees this other person in your life, this foxy, and this falseness, somebody who might be eager to, reaffirm this person's opinion, is happy to spread the gossip that foxy is dishing out. And lover just doesn't want anything to do with it. So if this is making any sense to you at all, and I wouldn't blame you if you said that it doesn't make any sense, but my point is that if these are your friends, if this lower vibrational energy is what you're aligning yourself with, it's keeping this nicer energy of this lover from coming in, because this lover just doesn't want anything to do with it. This lover sees these people for who they really are, and it drives them nuts. And this lover has every right to expose these people for the nasty people that they are, but chooses instead to embrace love, embrace a different way, embrace a different attitude. So I really think that you need to give some careful consideration to the people that you are aligning yourself with, and ask yourself, are they keeping good things from coming into your life? But I think the surprise in all of this, and I'm sorry this has been a little bit negative up until this point, is that the universe is ready to shine its bright light on this person or people and their evil ways. And I think the universe is very eager to bring you clarity as well. The sun is it's all about lighting up the darkness and exposing it. The darkness can't hide in the light, is what I am really seeing here. So sorry for my arm, I'm being called to use my Kawaii Tarot. So I really do think that this is really going to become clearer to you in the future, and I think it's really going to surprise you that these people or these energies are really not serving you, and you're going to see that there is a much brighter and happier and more positive way. So Spirit, I've got my Romance Angels Oracle deck here. So can I get some cards, please, to help us understand this lover card? What is this lover's person's intentions? What is their energies towards the viewer? Come on, Spirit. Don't be shy. Yeah, I just really see that this person, this romantic connection is just really seeing the truth in some of the people that you're around, and it's really made him or her pause. And I think the universe has been quite impressed with this person's way that they've handled it. So we have retreat. So maybe this person has stepped back or stepped away from the situation, and we also have worth waiting for. So I do think that they think that you are worth waiting for. So I do think that their heart is really set on you, but they're really seeing something that has made them step back and be like, no, I need to protect myself in this situation. And hopefully group 2 is going to see the light and going to see it for what it is, so I can come in with my instrument and start singing a beautiful tune for my lover, my new lover. So we have playfulness. So to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So they really want to have fun with you. They have a very childlike nature to them. Very loving, I'm finding. Can we have some more cards? And we have passion. So yeah, they are definitely passionate about you. It says allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So lots of music references. We've got the lover with the mandolin or whatever. We've got this one here talking about singing, and then we've got Schroeder with his piano. So maybe there's a special connection with you guys with music. Maybe music makes your person think about you, or vice versa. Can I have one or two more cards to help show the intentions of this lover person before we move on to the tarot, please? Try this a different way. Is there any more cards, Spirit, please? And we have trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. So you're not trusting this person. I think that you're really, this person is trusting you, is trusting that, and the universe is really calling on you to have faith that this is, that they are who they say, because I think you know from your experiences with them. Wow, we have the 7 of Pentacles. So you guys might have spent some time together. You know, I'm really seeing a garden that's just been freshly planted. So there has been some investments in this. You guys have spent some time together. They have put some effort into it, but they have retreated, and so they've planted those seeds, and now they're hoping that you're going to come along and invest in it and water it and help it grow. What is this lover's intentions? All right, so yeah, we've got the 3 of Wands in reverse. So this is like a really kind of a holding back energy. This is like, I want to take the journey, I want to make the effort, but this situation is not good for me right now the way that it is. All right. So we have the Emperor, the Page of Cups, and the in reverse, and the Eight of Wands in reverse. So yeah, again, this person's really holding back. They really do think that you're their person. They really do feel a lot of love for you, but they're seeing this, I hate to say it, but this pettiness, this childishness with this Page of Cups, and they're like, no, I'm just not going to go there. I'm not in that place in my life where I am ready to step into that. I've dealt with this. I see it. I can understand it. I can still love and forgive, but I don't have to choose to allow this into my life. So can we have some cards to help explain this falseness and this fox, please, Spirit? All right. Interesting. We have the Queen of Cups in reverse, and for me, the Queen of Cups in reverse, and now I know why I was called to take this Kawaii deck, because this is the only deck that I do reversals. Like, I normally don't read with reversals, but I do with this one. And for me, this Queen of Cups is my emotionally unstable, emotionally manipulative card. This sometimes can indicate a mental illness, and that's not to poo-poo on people with mental illness, because I myself have a mental illness, and a lot of people do. A quarter of the population suffers from that. So I'm not saying that people with mental illnesses are bad or lower vibrational, but like some of them, such as narcissism and borderline personality, it can be a really toxic person to be around. And I really get the sense that the fact that this was the first card out really says a lot to me, that there is something very sneaky, underhanded about these people or person. So we have the Two of Wands in reverse and the Eight of Pentacles. So this person is really working hard to stop you from, they're really working hard to block this. They're working hard to keep you from going on this amazing journey with this person. They're really trying to cause, they're sowing the seeds of discontent. They're really trying to make you feel like this isn't right for you, and I'm not sure where exactly it's coming from, but they don't want this to happen for whatever reason, and it's not in a good place. It's not from a place of concern, I don't think. I really don't. I think this is coming from a place of really trying to. So we have the World card and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. I'm getting a very selfish energy from these cards. It's like, again, this is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, is like a stuck energy. So they're trying to get you, they're trying to keep you stuck in this cycle that you currently are in. They're trying to keep you in their world. They're really trying, they're presenting themselves, I think, in a very good way to you. And I think that they try to be very giving to you, but it's to keep you where they want you. It's to keep you, they're afraid that if you get with this person, or your relationship progresses with this person, whatever the case may be, that you're going to move away from them, because they know that this lover sees them exactly for who they are, and really doesn't like them. And even though they're not saying anything about it, they know that that's going to rub off on you, and that you're going to eventually see the truth in things too. So yeah, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, that's like stuck in the mud. This is not grounded. This is not going anywhere. It's not a good energy for sure. So I'm going to take a couple more cards, and then we're going to move on to what the possible outcomes could be here. What is the motivation in spirit? If this is a person, what is this Foxy's motivation? Empress in reverse. Oh boy, that could not be clearer. They see that this person has a beautiful inner light, and they see that the same thing exists in you, and they really don't want you to be in this beautiful harmonious place. And you might be like, what? They don't want that for me. But I'm sorry, honey, they don't want you bossing up. They want you limited. They want you wanting. They want you feeling less than, because as soon as you start to elevate, as soon as you start to level up, I don't know if it's a fear of you're going to surpass them, you're going to come to some bigger understanding of them, but they don't want you to shine. They don't want good things for you. I don't like this energy. I hate gossip. I gotta be honest with you guys. Gossip just drives me up the wall, I think. And this is not just gossip. This isn't like, oh, did you see Janet's nose job? This is gossip as a weapon. This is gossip meant to destroy people, which is just it makes me cringe. It's just terrible. So what's going to happen with this Fox person? We've got the Magician in reverse. So that is manipulation. So what I think is going to ultimately happen is you are going to catch this person in a manipulation. If you're really resonating with this, the Magician in reverse is a person who's incredibly manipulative. They are trying to control the shots, and they are trying to control the outcome, but they are not doing it from a place of love and wanting good things for you. They are doing it. They're like, I'm the puppet master. I am here to make you dance for me, bitches. And I can't stand this energy. It's just terrible. So I think you really need to take some time to think about this person, think about everybody involved. Has this lover really done anything? Has this lover really ever shown you much and nobody's perfect. I mean, don't be picking on the little things, but has this person done anything terrible to you? If this is somebody who's cheated on you, if this is somebody who's stolen from you, is this somebody who's gaslighted you, then leave this asshole in the dust. By all means, don't give them the time of day. Like, hello, like, thank you, next. But if you're saying no to that, then I think you need to ask yourself, okay, what have these other people done? What deceptive things have these other people or this other person, what have they done? What ways have they shown me their true nature? Maybe you need to ask the universe for some signs. Like, maybe you need to say, okay, universe, show me as many foxes as you possibly can for the next 2 days to really hit home. Show me this person's deceptive nature. Show me the things that they do. Like, make it crystal clear to me in my head. Ask the universe for guidance is what I'm hearing. And the universe, I think, is very eager to bring this person into your life, because I don't think you're a bad person. I really don't. If this person is as nice as I think they could be, then the fact that the universe has chosen you for them just shows that you guys are soulmates. You guys are a perfect match, and the universe wants this to happen and is not at all happy with Fox and Kitty here. trying to unravel their carefully laid plans. I think this person is in for a dose of karma here, in all honesty. I think it's high time that their evil ways get exposed. I'm being called to draw another pile. So what's going to happen here with this fox? How is the viewer going to see their friends or family or whoever this is? What kind of conclusion is this viewer going to come up with? Yeah, we've got the Justice in reverse. So that's very interesting to me. From what I'm getting from this is that you guys are just going to be seeing that this person or persons, they're not even going to be worth your time. You know, if you've heard them talk crap about other people, 9 times out of 10, they're talking crap about you behind your back. And I just want to throw that out there. And I really see this as you just being so disgusted by their actions, you just being so repulsed that you're like, okay, this isn't even, they're not worth my time, they're not worth my effort. I see that I'm hearing like living well is the best revenge. So it's like you're not giving them no more time. You're just done, and I'm going to go live my happy self, maybe have beautiful babies with this person if that's what you're into. And I'm going to let that be the best revenge. The best revenge is living well, as they say. Okay, so tell me, Spirit, what is the outcome of this with viewer, with the pile 2 and the Sun card? Can you give us some information here on this Sun card? What's going to happen here? Okay, we've got the Knight of Wands in reverse. I need some more cards here. I need to think. So maybe you are going to hesitate a little bit before you make your decision. I think that you're going to give some careful thought. Maybe I'm hearing you might think of these people like family, or you might have called them said that they're like family. So you might confront them. You might decide to cut them off. This does kind of warn of an argument. But you know what? Perhaps with this King of Wands in reverse, this is telling you that the fight is not worth it. Not to put your passion, don't put your passion into fighting this. I'm going to get some more cards here. So this person or people could be a little bit defensive. They might not appreciate the fact that you are not listening to them. So we have the 8 of Swords here. All right, so that's like, I see you really struggling with this. I see you really taking this seriously and really having a hard time. And yeah, we have the 10 of Wands here. Okay, Spirit, what's the goodness in this? Come on. So yeah, I do think that when you see this, okay, all right. When you see this deception for what it is, I'm hearing you're going to be tempted to get into a little bit of a, I don't want to say depression perhaps, but you're going to be tempted to feel bad, and you're going to be tempted to kind of move into those lower vibrational energies. And I'm really being told by Spirit that to be careful how you go about this. Like, karma and justice is always best dished out by the universe, by God. They can do a much better job than you or I ever could, and that you need to leave it up to the professionals. So we have this Page of Wands. So yeah, again, maybe it's time to start investing in friendship, investing in this connection. And the Page of Wands is a very passionate, lighthearted energy. So I see this as like baby steps in the right direction, going towards, and I'm being drawn to this little halo here. So I think you maybe trying to make or rekindle this connection if this person has retreated and moved away from you. Rebuilding a friendship, rebuilding the connection, maybe flirting a little bit. Did we get, no, flirting card didn't come out. So I'm being told to go back to my Romance Angels Oracle. So I really see that as like baby steps in the right direction towards reestablishing this, or if you are in this connection, you know, if you decide to cut out this lower vibrational energy, then it's really going to take those first initial steps to something better, to something more healthy. I mean, because you guys aren't just going to run off and get married right away, right? Like, all right, so we have stay optimistic about your love life. Release your ex. So I don't know if that's, maybe your friend is your ex, but it's the time has come to clear your energy. I'm really drawn to that phrase there. So, and positive thinking will bring you romance. So you need to release what's not serving you. Make the effort. And then we also have religious factors. So maybe there is something different about this person. Maybe they don't believe in the same things as your friends or your family, and that's really a sticking point for everybody. But they're not the ones that have to date this person. It's you, honey. So sorry, I don't like to tell you guys off. I don't like to tell you what to do, but I really don't like this energy. I really don't like this feeling of these people sneaking around trying to cause chaos in your life, and you know, either accepting it or turning a blind eye or being blinded by something. So this is saying, make the effort, go for it. If you want this love in your life, you got to take those steps. Raise your vibration. Do it. So that's pretty much what I got for you guys, pile 2. Thank you for listening to my weird little story. I hope it made sense. You know, this does seem like a little bit of a complicated situation, but with this Sun card, the outcome is looking bright here, and I think that might be the surprise for you. You might be surprised at how easily you are able to move away from this bad energy. You might be surprised at how easily you and this lover are able to come together and build a beautiful life together. So I wish you all the very best. If that at all resonated, I'd love to hear about it down in the comments. Otherwise, I really hope I'll see you back here soon at Gracie's Tarot Garden. I love you. Thanks for being here. Bye now. Mwah. Hello, my beautiful sunny people who picked pile 3. This is your reading. You guys picked, I believe this is Penny here on this little toboggan, and we actually got a little bit snow here in my neck of the woods today. Not enough for tobogganing, but it was quite beautiful. So I don't know why I'm so happy to see the snow. Come February, it's going to be pretty tedious, but this time of year, it's quite magical. So for you guys, we have the Scholar and Waiting. So from this, I am getting that you guys might be waiting on news of either school or possibly a job. And I think the surprise in this, you're going to hear news quite quickly here with this Rider card. This is telling me you're going to hear something soon, but I think the surprise in this, and the happy surprise, is that you guys are going to have some options. We got both of the lady cards that came out, and I did shuffle my deck really well. So this is really interesting to me. You're going to have two choices, two equally wonderful but different choices. So this is really nice for you guys. I'm so excited. You got so much more opportunity. So you're feeling very much like you're never going to hear about this, and you're probably feeling tired of waiting, but news is coming soon and it's going to be good. So maybe you'll get one job offer, or you'll get one acceptance letter, and then you'll be surprised to find out that you actually have gotten accepted to a second place, or get a second offer. So that's really nice. I really see that you guys are going to have some great options coming for you. So that's really beautiful. So yeah, keep doing what you're doing. Keep studying, keep working hard, and try not to let the days get too long. So I'm hearing some of you could be unemployed, and you might have been unemployed for a little while. And if that's the case, I feel ya. I've been out of work since the start of this COVID thing. So it can be quite frustrating when you just want to be going. All right, so we have the Three of Pentacles, and this is from the Everyday Witch Tarot. So I really do see this as like a group or work situation. This is going to be an atmosphere where you're really going to be able to find people, like-minded people, who are really able to work with you. So what is this waiting card here, Spirit? Can you please give us a card or two about what this is? How is the viewer feeling about this right now? Can you give a card explaining, please, Spirit? So yeah, I think it's going to be a little bit unexpected. So maybe you're thinking that you're not going to get in, or you're not going to get this job that you're going. If you've applied to school, maybe you're thinking, oh, I don't really have a chance. And I think you're going to be quite pleasantly surprised. I think this news is going to kind of feel like it's going to come out of nowhere. So we have the World here. So you are wrapping up a cycle. You are wrapping up this cycle of waiting with this World card. That's very clear. It's being released. It's done. It's being wrapped up. This period, whatever it is that you've been going through. Yeah, and we've got the Fool card. So one cycle ends and another begins. This is very much about going on a new journey, and she's so excited to do it too. And I really think you guys are going to be excited to have these new opportunities. So that is that's such good energy for you guys. So yeah, you're really going to find this is going to be wrapping up soon. This whatever period of whatever you're doing that you're not happy with, because I don't think you're very happy, it's going to be ending, and you're going to be embarking on a brand new journey. I love the Fool card. It's my favorite card in the tarot deck. So we also have the Five of Cups. So this often involves heartbreak or loss. So again, you could have lost a job, or this could be a loss in a relationship, and maybe your life is just kind of rebalancing out here. So try not to focus on what you've lost. And I think that's kind of where you're at right now, focusing on these spilt cups. But what you're not necessarily thinking about so much is the fact that you have opportunities behind you. There's still two cups behind you. So there's still at least two more options for you out there. So, can you explain this Rider card, please, Spirit? What is this here? What's this Rider card? Okay, this is interesting here. We have the Queen of Swords, Justice, and the Ten of Swords here. So what this is telling me is that this definitely is a rebalancing of your life. Other things had to end. Other things had to have been cut out of your life. And it definitely was a painful ending for you, for sure. But it is very much needed in order to bring justice into your life and a rebalancing of the scales. So the nice thing about the Ten of Swords, you know, even though it is a painful ending, it's also a signal that it is ending. That this time of feeling like you've just been stabbed in the back so many times, like life has just been throwing all these daggers at you, and my goodness, is there anything else that could possibly go wrong? And so this is saying that it's going to be ending. You are reaching for new opportunities, and I think you are seeing things very clearly. You are looking at things logically. You're going to have to use your logic and to make this decision as well here. So I do think you're going to be seeing things with a lot more clarity when you start to get these new opportunities. You're going to start seeing that, hey, this had to end. These other things had to end in order for new things to come in. You might have to move for this job. So that might be a difficult decision, or if it's school, you might have to move for school. But I do really get that this is a good move, and that you're going to be looking at this very logically, you're going to be very smart about it. You're really going to be seeing it very clearly and very, very well. And this is the universe's way of bringing in good things, because you've gone through these karmic cycles, I suppose. I don't know if that's the right way to say it, but you've dealt with this karma. You've cleared this karma, and so justice is here to rebalance things and bring in things that are good for you. So can you please explain these two ladies here, please, Spirit? Five of Swords. Okay, interesting. Can I have some clarification on that? Strength. Five of Wands, Eight of Wands. All right, so I do think that you might feel like your hands are tied a little bit here with this Eight of Swords, this Five of Wands. You might have too many people telling you what you should be doing and how you should be doing it. And I think this is Spirit's way of saying that you need to be strong and do what's best for you. You can't be doing what's best for other people. So you might be giving into this temptation, maybe this temptation of going back into an old cycle of doing things for other people instead of yourself. And let me think of the right way to say this here. So maybe the fact that you've got more than one option here is going to make you feel conflicted over what to choose, and you might ask other people their opinion, and you might get a lot of varied opinions about what to do, and it might cause you a little bit of like stress, like, oh my gosh, I can't, nobody. This is really weird, because these cards almost all came out for pile 2 in the same position. So, okay, we also have the Page of Wands and the Three of Cups. So I do think that you're going to be going on a journey, and you need to embrace the journey. Life is the journey, it's not the destination. And celebrate your achievements, celebrate your accomplishments, and I do think you are going to get into this energy, especially once you make your choice. I think this is really saying that, you know, the Page of Wands really reminds me of like a student or apprentice energy. So I do think that you know, you are starting out on this new journey, and yes, it can be a little stressful, and yes, it can be a little bit uncertain, and you don't know where you're going, and you don't know how it's going to go, but just embrace it. Embrace the fun of it. Embrace the joy of it here with this Three of Cups. You're going to be meeting new people. You're going to be having new experiences, and that is what it's all about. It really is about the journey. I really like this energy here. These cards. So follow your passion. I think you will. I think you will end up choosing what's best for you. With this Page of Wands here, I think you're going to go for what really, maybe they're very different. Maybe these two choices are quite different for you. And you're very uncertain about which path. So these are two very different directions, is the sense that I'm getting here. So if this is schooling, maybe you applied to two very different kinds of courses, or maybe these are jobs that are very different. But I think you really need to follow, the advice is to follow your heart and follow the thing that makes you want to get up out of bed every day, the thing that makes you want to celebrate. So that's really great energy here for you guys. I know you can get through this. I think you guys have so much opportunity, and I'm so excited for you. I really hope this helped. If this at all resonated, I'd love to hear about it down below in the comments. Otherwise, think about giving this video a like, maybe a subscribe. I would appreciate it so much, and I really hope I'll see you back here again soon at Gracie's Tarot Garden. I love you so much. Thank you. Bye now. Mwah. Hello, my beautiful sunny people who picked pile 4 with this Charlie Brown. So I have some Gypsy cards and some Lenormand cards for you guys before we get into the tarot. So we have Enemy, interesting. We have Thought. We have the Moon and Owls. So, let's see here. Were you guys watching pile 2? This has got a similar energy here to this pile 2. So maybe if you guys watch pile 2 and you're like, there's people in my life I can't trust right now. So, but if this, we'll see how the rest of the cards play out, but if this reading resonates with you and you have the time, you might want to check out pile 2, because I'm getting similar vibes here with this one. But I'm thinking you're feeling like there's people in your life who are not serving you and that don't have your best interests, and you are giving a lot of thought as to what you should do. And I think you're feeling a little bit like there might be a little bit of confusion here with this Moon card. There could be some deception, illusions. You're just not seeing things clearly. Maybe I'm also drawn to the fact that this is the 8 of Cups here, the 8 of Hearts. So maybe this is you're feeling like you need to move away from somebody or something, or a situation in your life. There's a lot of darkness. But I think the happy surprise in it is that you are going to see things clearly here with this Owls card. The owl is very astute and very good at seeing in the dark. So I think you are going to be able to see through the fog of whatever is going on, and you're really going to start seeing things very clearly. right, I'm going to pull some tarot now for you guys. I've got my kawaii deck here for you. Can we please have some cards to explain this enemy? Woo! All of a sudden I'm feeling extremely lightheaded. Extremely like, wow, okay, so maybe this is a situation which has left you feeling really, like, left you reeling, like you just are maybe, oh, okay, let's see what the cards have to say. Can we have some card spirit, please, for this enemy card to explain what this is? Thank you. All right, so we have the Emperor in reverse, the Eight of Wands, oh, and the Three of Wands in reverse. So I really see this as like news that came at you very quickly that, oops, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hit my camera there. So I think this is somebody who's been very controlling in your life. The Emperor reversed is somebody who can be a little bit toxic and manipulative. And so I think you've kind of seen something, or something has been revealed that has made you really stop here with this Three of Wands in reverse. It's made you pause, and I think you're feeling very, I'm hearing discombobulated. So it's come at you quick, it's not been pleasant, and it's left you really stopping and wondering what the heck is going on here. And I'm sorry, whatever it is that if this is going on in your life here. So I think there's been somebody who's really been controlling you, who has not had your best interests at heart, who's been very selfish. The Emperor in reverse is a very selfish energy. So we have the Magician card here. So this could be somebody who's been trying to create an alternate reality here. I mean, generally the Magician is, I do consider it to be a fairly positive card, but considering the context here, so maybe you thought this was somebody or a connection in which you could really create something, but considering these other cards, I really feel like this has been something that has revealed itself to be quite troubling for you guys. So what is this thought card, Spirit? Can you please give us some insight into this thought card? We have the Two of Wands. We've got the Four of Swords in reverse. So it's like almost, I'm getting almost like a should I stay or should I go energy here, like with those two cards together. And then we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. So maybe you're thinking that you've really been investing your passions into something that's not serving you. Maybe this person has been very deceptive with you. I'm getting that this could be a sexual connection, like, or a romantic connection, but I do think that you're finding that this person's passions are in the wrong place. And then we have the Queen of Swords here. So you're really wondering if this is time to sever this connection. Is it time to disconnect here? So I really am getting this like push-pull, should I stay, should I go? I think ultimately you're really feeling like this is not for my greatest good. So you might have ended up, after some thought, or you might consider to leave this connection. So what's this Moon card, please, Spirit, here? But the Queen of Swords is a very smart energy. It's a very smart person. I think you're really using logic. You're really reinforces this thought card. You were really thinking hard about this. So we have the Ten of Swords here under the Moon card. So this is the end of a very painful cycle, and I'm drawn to the fact that the middle of those swords, there is a broken heart. So maybe you are feeling very deceived and you're like, how could I have let myself? Yeah, we have the Five of Wands. So you definitely are feeling very hurt and very conflicted about this. Can I have another card or two, please, to explain this Moon card here? And we have the Nine of Cups in reverse. So maybe at one point in time you thought that this connection was a wish fulfillment for you, but you're very quickly seeing that this is not something that you need to be investing your energy into. This is not a love connection here. This is not, I'm hearing this is not meant for you. So those cups are upside down and everything is spilled out. I'm sorry, I really feel this painful energy for you guys. And then we have the Six of Pentacles. So you were giving to this connection and you gave your love to this. We've got the heart here with and the hand here. So you gave love to this connection only to maybe be rejected or cheated on. And it's really left you feeling very upset and very heartbroken. Okay, so let's move on to the good things. What good is going to come out of this? Because this is what good surprises are coming. And so far, there's not been so much good, but maybe you're going to come to see that there is going to be good that's going to come out of this with that Six of Pentacles there. You're going to see that you need to start investing in yourself and giving to yourself. So we have Temperance in reverse, Knight of Swords in reverse, and the Queen of Cups in reverse. So I think you're going to come to a lot of clarity that there was no balance in this situation, that this person, like the Queen of Cups reversed for me is, it's a very mentally unstable energy. So perhaps you're coming to realize that this person, you know, is very manipulative. The Queen of Cups is a very moody, manipulative person. And the Knight of Swords is, it's really saying to me that they're not coming at you right. Like their motivations aren't right. So maybe there has been some harsh words or here, let me just get a little, can I have some clarity, Spirit, on this Knight of Swords reversed? I'm just seeing this, I'm having a vision of like somebody backing out of a room, just like tiptoeing back out quietly. So maybe you feel like you need to sneak away from this person somehow. We have the Three of Cups. So this could have been a third party situation. I'm picking up on that for some of you guys. But what I'm also hearing is that you are going to experience joy again. The Three of Cups is a very happy celebration card. So even if you are feeling like, or maybe you'll be happy to be free of this person, is what I'm hearing. So maybe you'll free yourself from this connection or this enemy energy that's in your midst, and you're going to feel so much lighter and so much happier, and you're just going to feel like celebrating everything because you're free. It's going to be, I'm hearing some of you might go out and do a little bit of drinking. Just be careful. Don't do anything silly. So yeah, you're going to feel like celebrating after after the initial shock and pain wears off from this. So you might sneak out the back door or out the window or however it might go, but when you're gone, you're going to really breathe a sigh of relief, and you're going to find that balance is going to be restored in your life. So what good things are coming here? What good surprises are coming here for our group number 4, Spirit? Can you explain this Owls card a bit better, please? Thank you. So we have the Strength in reverse here. So you're really being called to dig deep. You might feel like you don't have the strength to deal with this. You can't be alone, or you can't handle it on your own, but you really can. I really am feeling like this needs to be like this, you know, that you can very easily flip this up. That this is just, I'm hearing this is just a thought that you have, that you can't do this, that you can't move beyond this. But you very much have the strength to do this. You are a gentle person, you are a kind person, I am getting that. And you really can, like almost angelic here with this little halo here above the lion's head. So you have the strength within you, and I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised at how well you're able to move through this difficult period. So please, Spirit, can we have some good things that are coming for our... So we have the Queen of Wands reversed here. So what I'm hearing with that is you're going to, okay. All right. So yeah, it came out here with the Moon card and the Justice card. So what I'm hearing is these illusions are going to be shattered. These feelings of inadequacy, you're going to see that your passions were, I don't want to say misplaced or just misguided, but that's not your fault. That's not, you're going to have a lot of clarity, and there's going to be justice in this situation for sure. And I think you're going to see it play out that way. So you might be feeling like, yeah, I'm really getting the sense that you guys are beating yourself up over whatever this is that happened. But this Moon card with the Justice is like saying you need to use your intuition. You really need to follow your inner guidance about what's best for you, and have faith that justice will prevail in this situation. And I think you will be quite happy to see the outcome at the end of it all. So it's funny because I think Spirit's being a little bit mysterious about this here with this Moon card. Like, I'm really getting the sense that they don't really want to reveal too much about what this happy surprise or this happy news that's going to come in for you guys, because I think they really the universe really wants this for you, and perhaps me telling you too much about it might ruin it for you. It might cause an imbalance somehow. I know that sounds like kind of a cop-out, like, oh, she's not giving me the answers, so she doesn't know, and but I really feel like there's something here that's being held back. But there is going to be justice in this situation. It could be legally. But you really need, I'm really hearing that you need to trust. And so you're really being called to trust that things are being worked out for your greater good. Okay, I'm being told to change decks here, so I'm going to change decks. Let's see if I can't get a little, I'm nosy and I want to know for you guys what's going to happen. So, Okay, Spirit, what good things are coming here for our pile 4? Because I feel like they've really been through it and they could really use some encouragement here. We've got the 5 of Cups. So you're focused on these spilt cups right now. You're focused on these 3 cups here that are spilt on the ground. But there's all this goodness behind you. There's like almost like a whole party here waiting for you. So what I'm being told is when you're able, mourn, mourn the loss, do what you have to do, cry, do what you have to do, get over this. But when you pick yourself up and turn around, you're going to see there's still 2 cups there standing, and there's all this other good stuff here for you. And Spirit really doesn't want to spoil the surprise because it's going to be really, really good. So let's see, is there anything else in here? I just get the sense that really good things are coming for you. My group number 4. Okay. So we have the 2 of Swords, the 4 of Cups, and the King of Cups. So, okay. Again, there's this energy of barriers and blocking and mourning. But I think once you get over that, you're going to have this beautiful King of Cups here waiting for you. So the sooner you pick yourself up, and I think they were afraid to say that it could be. I was kind of getting that it could have been another person that's coming in here with this pair of owls here. And maybe you don't really want to hear right now that there could be another person, another King of, like another connection coming in. Maybe that's not what you need to hear, but ultimately there's going to be a new connection, and it's going to be a very loving and rich connection. It's going to be very emotionally satisfying. It's going to be very deep and connected. So again, do what you have to do here with this 2 of Swords and this 4 of Cups energy. Mourn, block, put up your barriers, put up your guard if you need to, but just be very careful that you don't fall into that energy for too long, that you don't let it really become who you are. So I feel that was kind of like a downer there for you guys, pile 4. I'm sorry, but I do feel like the Spirit really has some pleasant surprises for you, and I do think it's possibly another connection, but I think they are saying that you really do need to get through this first before you can put your focus on this King of Cups. Yes, okay, that's what I'm hearing. You need to heal. You need to be mad. You need to work through this hurt. You need to get past this, or else this King of Cups might not happen for you right away. So just focus on your healing. Focus on your growth. Do what you have to do to pamper yourself. I love you so much, pile 4. Thank you so much for watching me here at Gracie's Tarot Garden. If this at all resonated, I'd love to hear about it down below in the comments. Hopefully you won't roast me for not having too much good to say. But yeah, hopefully I'll see you back here again soon. Take care of yourself. I love you. Sending you lots of love and light. Bye now. Mwah.